Hello there, everyone. This is No Name 017 Spore. I will say, I'm not feeling the greatest today. I don't know why I've chosen this moment to stream rather than waiting like 10-20 minutes or something, but I have, and I'm sticking with it. And yeah, I'm back. There's some good old World of Waves 2. Let me actually bring the calculator up here real quickly, just to make sure that I don't accidentally reveal anything from the search bar again. Now you can actually hear the desktop audio of the game itself. Probably should have turned that on earlier. And the rules are now up. Although, I probably move the rules there. Was it a slightly annoying position? Although that could also be a slightly annoying position. I almost need to swap where the rules are located when I'm in battle and when I'm not in battle. But that's very difficult. Alright, so this is a very, very important battle to win. We need to get everything ready. And then, okay, we have the seaplane carrier division and the, like, cruiser division. Hold on, let me see what this is. Real quickly, I need to turn display capture off. Steam. Why did I get a new item in my inventory? Oh, 75% off an expansion pack for Galactic Civilizations. Okay, I might actually use that. Yeah, there we go. So there's some thought about. I'm probably gonna not use the planes from the seaplane carrier in that role. I'll probably use them as scouts. Yeah, I want you guys to stop. All right. So in this battle, we have the heavy cruisers, which really shouldn't be considered heavy cruisers. You know, these are kind of massive. New York, Illinois, and Washington. New York and Illinois are both Alabama class CAs, and one of these two is it Illinois. Oh no, neither of these two served in the previous engagement. Now, I know in the previous engagement we had what was it, 3 or 4 Alabamas? Or maybe we had 2 Alabamas, cause we had Alabama, which got sunk, unfortunately. We had Georgia. I don't think Idaho was present yet. Did we have? We didn't have either Washington or Florida. Do we have one in the Indianas or maybe North Dakota or Michigan? I mean, they both served in a decent amount of engagements. Yeah, Nebraska and Oklahoma haven't been used yet. I think it was probably one of these two we had, or maybe it was an Alabama and then 2 Michigans. Oh, no, 2 Alabamas and then a Michigan. That might have been the case. Either way, this is very concerning. Alright, so Fresno stopped for float plane launch. I'm hoping Cleveland will do the same. Speed is limited to 26 knots by weather. So our goal here is to spot the British before they can do anything. Well, not before they can do anything. Our goal is to spot the British. We're probably going to try to use planes to attack their merchants. Well, not their merchants, their invasion ships. And then I'm going to hold back my main force until night, basically. At night, I'd probably be okay with attacking them, but I think it's going to favor the British. Although if I can get a torpedo hit, you know, that would be good. Found them. Actually, go that way. Okay, we got two sets of forces here. You guys continue on that course. You guys continue on this course as well. We need to let you get into Manila if you need to. Where are the traders? Where's that? 1 BC. Merchants are up here. Merchants are up here. Alright, so all the guys who are currently unready, you need to ready. All the guys here who are currently unready, you need to ready. Your priority target strike will be traders. Alright, so that will be a small strike there, getting those planes ready. Alright, can we do a coordinated strike with multiple carriers? I don't know. And we'll do its priority target traders. We'll do, we'll launch a set of fighters first. So they're gonna be heading this way. So I'm gonna want to launch. You know what? I'll try this. Doesn't have the range. How far? 107 nautical miles. We need to get closer. They're heading this way. Good to know. Where is... So we are reporting battle cruisers in this region and battleships. Alright. Yeah, now the range is 87 nautical miles. Let's aim there. 88. Yeah, okay, so we'll get a fighter. We'll do that, and then from Charger... we'll launch that strike. Does not... How long is the range of the fireball? Only 87. Ooh. What? Can you now? Wait, that's on Charger right there. That's fine, though. Okay, yeah. That was what I was worried about. Yeah, okay, hit there. Also hit there. Alright, so you guys are going to target a little bit more that way. Looks like you guys have two... Well, that's not ready. So ready though, guys. It's only one. We'll get the fighter. And then we'll get that set there. Launch that strike. Launch a second torpedo bomber strike from City of Helena. And Plainfield can't get any fighters in the air. So we'll just launch... You know what? We'll launch these strikes from Plainfield. You guys are gonna go more this way. You guys are gonna go down to 20 knots now. Is our strike underway yet? There it is. So their target is definitely merchants. Something's approaching enemy ships. Air combat. They got cap over there. Okay, they're approaching enemy ships. One aircraft damaged. They shot down one of our torpedo bombers. Mind AA factor. TR fires. Nothing, no hits. Aircraft damaged. There we go. Hit something. We're still approaching ships. Nice. Got another hit. Looks like a potential second target. It might be the same. Let's see. So that one... that's the same target. So we hit the same guy twice. Nice. We got another hit. Where are you? That's a different target. Good. Nothing there. Enemy ship unsighted is hit by 3, 4, 5 torpedoes. Are these... Please be different. So it hit that. That's different. That's that one. So he scored 2 hits on this one, and I think that might have been the same one we already put torpedoes into. That's a different one. Okay, so it looks like we managed 5 torpedo hits, but only on 3 ships in that turn. Let's see. There we go, got another hit on something. We did lose an aircraft there. Okay, we're reporting enemy boats. So that looks like... Okay, so these are reports of where enemies are. We're seeing battle cruisers down here. There is some worry that they could get to our carriers. So that right there seems to be whatever their trader force is. Or their, not their trader force, their invasion force. So we're gonna keep the carriers kind of back here, but it looks like we may have pulled off a somewhat successful air attack there. I'm gonna guess... Okay, we definitely torpedoed at least 4 ships. I'm gonna guess 5 to 6. And I think that's probably enough to take him out. Oh. Max speed, turn away. Why do they have a submarine down here? There's the enemy. Go to full speed. Oh, those are battleships. Pull back. Enemy aircraft are approaching a merchant division. Oh god. Oh no. That's bad. That's very bad. Become a support force. How are our carriers looking right now? Okay, we need desperately to get all these torpedo bombers ready again. We're still recovering planes, right? So they're They have some torpedo bombers. They have a carrier out here. They're hitting merchants in this area, though, it looks like. We have some torpedo bombers over here, though. So they're approaching something. So we're identifying these as Boker class battle cruisers. Doesn't carry 9 aircraft. What? Oh no, that's because I was looking at my at Fresno as the last aircraft carrying thing. That thing can probably not carry many aircraft. So ready those guys. Okay, we hit something over here. That's probably a merchant. Now, I will say, it would be nice to take out some of these guys. Ready them. And ready them. Oh. Okay. You going to ready? Yeah. We do not have that many torpedoes remaining at this point, though. If we can, try to regain contact. There you go. Most of our strike package is ready. So they're still shooting us down in terms of aircraft. Okay. Found them. Go back up to full speed and run this way. You guys, your primary target's now going to be battleships. In, maybe this area here. I mean, we'll put it here, just so they do look far enough. Alright, so off of Kopahi. You know what? Let's launch this off of Kopahi. That group as well off of Kopahi. And then off a Charger. I mean, okay, we need them to ready up. How many are ready on Charger? We'll launch that as a strike from Charger, and then the rest of it as a strike from Charger as well. And then that location will change slightly. You know what, we'll change it to there. Alright, so now you guys also need to strike. Ready them up. I guess I can't. There we go. Wait, is that actually a CV? Chase it. If that's what that is. Those might be merchants. Oh, they're shooting at us. Pull away. Yeah, you... Don't go for the Empress of India. Hit those guys. And run away. They're hunting us down, but I think we've nailed the transports. Can we outrun the Empress of India's? Yes, we can. So I think it's going to be more important to hit the Abokirs. So that transport's damage. That one's probably going to sink. That one maybe. But we have a strike package going out this way. How about you guys? You guys have some unready stuff, so ready at all. You know what? On you can do 1. So ready you. 2. Alright, come on. Strike package is going out. Alright. Find them again. There we go. We have stuff approaching enemy ships. Those might be the enemy battleships. Okay, so they shoot down a couple, because we don't really have them well escorted. Unsighted is hit by a torpedo. That's probably an enemy battlecruiser. Oh, CVL identified. Good. Sink the CVL right now. CVL Avenger class hit. That's good. Fortunately, I'm going to have to pull away now. Enemy ship unidentified is hit by a torpedo, so whatever that CA is, we put a torpedo into. Their battlecruisers are returning. This is risky as hell. Yeah, pull back. The hope was to try to get some good damage in on that Avenger. We're kind of doing like some semi-hit and run attacks here. So we lost a couple aircraft. This is kind of bleeding us of aircraft, unfortunately. BB bomb hit. Interesting. Unsighted is hit by a torpedo. Nice job. Unsighted is hit by a torpedo. Something over there. So they still have a couple of merchants up, it looks like. At least 3. And we are right now shooting at the Abokir class. We're kind of running away, so only our aft guns are firing at them. Unidentified ship is hit by a torpedo. Nicely done. Yeah, okay, we did lose a significant amount of aircraft there. But we're still trying to torpedo them. Unsighted is hit by a torpedo, so something up there got hit. That's good. Unsighted is hit by a torpedo. Nicely done. Britain is definitely not getting out of this unscathed. So we did apparently score a hit on that Abokir, but I don't think it would have done much. Champlain torpedo tubes hit. That's not good. Sony sights an unknown ship. Probably. Oh, that's saying it's a CV. That might be a CVL. Okay, so they're kind of starting to separate out from the rest. How many torpedo bombers do we have ready? Not as many as I'd like. Gurney. All hit. Okay, yeah, that got a little too close. We just weren't able to get the stuff underway. So what shape are these guys in at the moment? Gridley's launching torpedoes. They're probably not going to hit. Alright. Okay, so we got a Formidable class battleship and an Empress of India class over here. Formidable, if it was alone, I could see trying to take it on. Let's go down to 26 knots. And thank you, Vilim... What? Vilim Sidari? Kadari? I don't know. Vilim Sigar... Vilim Sigardi. Ah, that's horrible. No. Sidari. Vilim Sidari. Thank you for, following. And welcome to, I guess, the nameless follower group, whatever thing. Which I don't name particularly well. Yeah. Vilim Sidari. Okay, so those torpedoes are gonna completely miss. Definitely lost Sigourney. So that we have damaged the enemy forces significantly. It's interesting though what we're identifying all these as. So that might be one of their traders. That looks like it is one as well. So they need to reach it with 4. I'm not even sure if they can do that at this point. You guys gotta target traders right now. Just ready them. Okay, so we can get that one ready. Can we get that one ready? Yeah, we can. Can we get that one ready? Yes. Can we get this one ready? Apparently. Alright, can we get you one ready? Or you ready? Yes, we can. Can we ready you? Yes. You? Yep. You? Apparently so. We have 1 torpedo remaining. Ready that guy. We are running out of torpedoes here. Oh. Alright, so then, yeah, let's get these fighters ready as well. So that's an Indomitable class battlecruiser. Oh, that's weak. That is a very... Those are weak. Those are good targets if we can separate them out. Problem is, you know, we're working with CAs here. Alright. Hold back. Might need to do a hit and run attack on that transport right there. Because we need to stop them from invading. And you ready those guys? Okay, so you're readied up. You will be on... You guys will just be on heavy bomb strike here. Yeah. Alright, so we do have... not enough torpedo bombers. We need to get more of them ready. Okay. So what sort of damage are we seeing? Empress of India we're registering medium damage on. I'm assuming we have hit it with multiple torpedoes. Either Indomitable damaged. We're not seeing any. So we're showing medium damage on that transport. I think that might have been one we struck with bombs. No, guns. Other than that, I mean, they have a couple light cruisers there. Yeah. It looks like there's maybe 3 merchants here. Because there's one here, there's one here. And I think I saw a 3rd. Alright. Can you guys ready up on Kopahi? No. If we set you to heavy, can you ready up? Ready. There we go. And on Charger, can we ready you? Yes, we can. Charger still has torpedoes left. Alright, so that we could escort a strike here, but it's only one torpedo bomber. We need to get these guys ready. Alright. That looks like their intended landing target. They might have gotten 2 traders there. That one's showing heavy damage, though. Okay, there we go. Alright, Kopahi strike. You're unready, so you guys are ready. Your goal, hit here. Your goal also to hit there. City of Helena. You actually have too many aircraft. We're gonna stand down a fighter and a torpedo bomber. And then Plainfield, you also have those guys. So their goal will be to take out the remaining enemy merchants. Remaining enemy attack transports. And what I might do... Okay. Those guys are... Okay, so they fired torpedoes at Sigourney, which is, you know, very, very dead. We have a... Nicely done! Oh, that's good, that's good. 2 torpedo hits on that thing? That is... excellent. The Invincibles are kind of separating themselves out. We might be able to get a hit in. There's also the option, we could try to... Or the Indomitables, I should say. The Abacurs are coming back, unfortunately. Those are very dangerous. That's the Empress of India division. It is slowed massively. Alright. I do not want you guys to retreat into Manila. Actually, you know what? Preferably, I want you guys to head out this way if possible. Yeah, okay, so we are reporting heavy damage on that. Alright, so we're starting to fire at these guys over here. Alright. What are you guys doing? No. Turn around this way. You guys are unnecessarily visiting yourself. Empress of India has slowed down to 10 knots. We might have her. Especially if I can get in another attack. Alright. Alright, so Sigourney went down. Which is not great. So those are the light cruisers. That's our strike going in. You guys need to go this way. So they are... We're fighting over there. Our aircraft are fighting. No hits. No hits. We got a hit. Nice. That might be one of their remaining merchants. If this attack is planned right. So we're still attacking. Got a hit on one. Good. Oh. Oh, that might have been one of their cruisers. And then 2 hits on probably that merchant. Enemy ship unsighted is hit by a torpedo. That looks like potentially a different ship. Unsighted is hit by a torpedo. That's a traitor? What? Okay. That's not a traitor. That's definitely not a traitor. Yeah, you need to hit whatever that is. That's an Abacur class. Those, I think those are the other two. You know what? I want you guys now to shift up over here. When you can. We're scoring hits. Good. Wait, no, those are destroyers. So their other abacures have wound up behind. This fight could go very bad very quickly, but we are scoring hits. It is a medium damage. Apparently, it might have been hit by torpedoes. Oh no. Max speed is now 27 knots. Squad max is still 26 though. They found the range on New York. Alright, so I think we managed to turn that one around. What's over there? Destroyer grid. One of our destroyers, pretty damaged. Okay, so the abacures turned back with light damage. Our remaining strikes returning. Okay, so we do have another strike somewhat ready on Kopahi. No coordinated strike, your goal's just hit over there. Do we have any here? Really nothing much. Alright. Stand them down. Stand down squadrons. Stand down squadrons. There we go. We're standing them down. Okay, the abacures have come back. The Indomitables are turning around. And if it becomes night, we want to approach in close. Alright. Multiple hits on the abacure. They are currently firing at our coastal battery. Well, one of them is. The other one seems to be shooting at us. How many guns do we have aimed at them? Can we get all our guns aimed at them? So this is probably going to be our last fighter attack here. Or not fighter attack, bomber attack. So we do not want these guys to go into port, though. Because as good as it is to keep the carriers alive, it's, don't go into Manila. I've given you orders. Turn around. Okay, so the Abacure class has kind of stopped. They're still shooting at the battery. Scored a hit. Okay, that's probably our last strike. Didn't get anything. The thing is, though, it's gonna be dusk soon. And this is where we're gonna be able to shine. Oh, is that our remaining strike? Yeah, so now we have to get a little closer. That was from Kopahi, it didn't do anything. Go broadside to whatever this guy is. So we're reporting that as a traitor, so it looks like they still have one which got through. But the thing is, we are trained at night fighting. So our goal right now is to potentially try to engage them in a night battle. and knock them out. What shape's New York in? Fairly okay shape. Okay. Night has set. You guys go down to 20 knots. Gridley limits flooding. Good. Gridley might be able to make it home. Alright. Squad max. Go 25. What are all you guys doing? Join up with us. I'm gonna move the carriers back over here to 22 knots. Try to regroup. Multiple targets spotted. Moving slow. What are they? Oh shit. Go to full speed, turn away from them. Whatever they are. They're backing off north. Okay. This is where things get really risky. Okay, so we're spread out here-ish. How fast can the Fresnos go? Only 23. You know what? No, go 26. The Fresnos will fall behind, but who cares? Found a battlecruiser. Okay. So it hit the destroyer Robinson and badly damaged her. Okay. It should be around here somewhere. There it is. Venerable class battleship. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't even know they had one of these. Oh, that could potentially be bad. Alright, so the Venerable class is dead. I want you to target, that division. Okay. Whatever that battleship is, we are very badly damaging it. We scored a nicely done. So they got an Indomitable class over here. So that Venerable class is probably sunk. That's probably sunk too. No. Fold back over. You need to hit that Empress of India class. Oh, that one's gonna take hits. Whatever that battleship is dead. Okay, okay, that is a formidable class. Yeah, we did see that. So it's 2 battleships dead, probably 3. Alright, keep turning around. We need to hit this guy. Target him. That's the Empress of India class battleship. Nicely done. Scored a hit on whatever that battlecruiser is. Okay, so, yeah, in this night action... Oh, what the shit is that? That just got hit with 2 torpedoes, whatever it is. Oh my god! We just torpedoed that too. Something over there got... That might have been... That looks like 2 ships which got hit with torpedoes over here, though. That one has massively slowed. I'm not necessarily... Oh, crap. Whatever these guys are. Please don't be destroyers. Please don't be They're destroyers. Turn! Okay. Illinois took a torpedo hit. New York continued turning. Yeah. So whatever that is, took more torpedo hits. Alright, Illinois. So down to 14 knots. New York also go down to 14. We're going to try to get Illinois' flooding under control. Okay, so that Liffey class is dead. That guy's possibly sinking. Illinois limits flooding. We'll try to get Illinois' flooding under control here. She'll probably be in good enough shape to continue. So Little is sinking. Definitely. Those are multiple sinking enemy ships. That one, possibly dead, possibly not. Okay, Illinois has regrouped. And is still limiting flooding. Identified ship is an AMC. Okay, so what shape is Illinois in right now? 0 flooding, so we're going to go back up to maybe 25 knots and try to attack again. So that's dead. That's dead. That's dead. So there was something crippled up here. Robinson is crippled but not out. Like I was saying that we were getting abused by the battle generator. And even though we kinda are, this has kinda worked. Alright, so we're hunting for a possible dead enemy ship here. And yes, I am moving my CVLs in. Alright. So there's an enemy ship. What are you? Whatever it is, we don't want it to escape. That is a Collingwood-class battleship. I think it's sinking, though. Alright. Yeah, it sank. Good. I think we just managed to nail at least 5 British capital ships. Oh, what are you? That's a destroyer. Probably lost. Oh. Turn around. They've got battlecruisers over that way. Yeah, you need to go in this direction. You need to intercept these battlecruisers. You guys hold back here for the moment. But we will get you guys in the fight if we can. Are there any active planes on any of you right now? No. That's good. We do not want active planes on carriers at night. And thankfully their ordnance is pretty low. Alright, so I'm kind of expecting them to be about here. Alright, Robinson's machinery has been repaired. Good. Because I'm highly expecting that... There we go. Is that the remaining British battle cruisers? How bad is Washington? 310. Separate her out. Get her going at 14 knots. They put in a... No, that's a carrier and a destroyer right there. Flotilla, attack them. Please. Oh, crap. Pull back. Pull back. Go at full speed. This is a potentially very, very dangerous situation we have gotten ourselves in. Abacure class is hit by a torpedo. Nicely done. Targeting whatever that AMC is. Illinois is avoiding torpedoes. Illinois is hit by one. How bad's the damage? Pretty bad. CVL Avenger is definitely dead, but right now... Okay. We need to pull away from this battle. Why? Okay, that's New York. Pull away. Enemy unidentified ship is hit by a torpedo. Something over there, that's good. Alright. So how fast? Go down to cruise speed. 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 We have way overstayed our welcome. Okay, Illinois is still limiting her flooding. She's down to 128. You know what? You go up to 18. So we're hitting whatever that destroyer is. Chattanooga took some damage. Probably machinery damage. Oh, that's bad. That's gonna potentially cost us a light cruiser, depending on what Chattanooga can do. Torpedo it, please. Alright, yeah, you guys need to move down here. Okay, so New York is still okay. Washington, her flooding's mostly under control. Illinois. Yeah, her flooding's under control. We'll try to regroup with Chattanooga. Yeah, you're formed on New York. You guys are gonna pull back. How fast can Chattanooga move? Only 3 knots. So I don't know why we can see that ship. I'm gonna guess it's on fire. Probably. Alright. Opens fire at trader. So we have... That's either one of our traders. It's probably one of our traders they're opening fire at. Somewhere in this area. Probably. Chattanooga can make 9 knots right now, so that's what we're going to reduce this force down to. No. Just to keep Chattanooga with us. And we're going to try to get back into port here. I'll go faster speed for the moment. Oh crap. Flotilla attack. Squad max, turn away. Gonna continue in this direction. Go 22 knots. Unfortunately, we have a lot of ships lost at night right now. Oh shit. Yeah, flotilla attack. And, turn. Those look like enemy cruisers. Of some sort. Oh, those are enemy battlecruisers. And we hit one of them with a torpedo. And that's a dead enemy light cruiser. And now Kentucky is shooting the Indomitable. Kentucky's taking hits, but so is the Indomitable. Kentucky has fired a torpedo. It hit. We hit that CL as well. Yeah, good on them. I think that is very reasonably an enemy ship sunk. So what state is Chattanooga in? Still 9 knot max speed. We still just kind of need to keep her with us here. You guys are going to be taking off a flotilla attack order. So yeah, that is very potentially another battlecruiser sunk. And I just want to get as many of my ships into port right now as I can. Yeah, it's that CL sank. The damaged battlecruiser, no idea. You guys go at cruise speed. Back to Manila. You guys are going to make that turn. We're going to go to faster. Just sail back to Manila. So wait, Chattanooga got her machinery repaired. Why is she heading this way? I don't know. Just go to cruise speed. Oh god, what shape is Illinois in now? How bad? 142. Go down to 8 knots. Come on, Illinois, get your flooding under control. Is it under control? Mostly. We need to get you into port. So get your flooding under control. It's not under control. Go to 10 knots. How long does Illinois have left? Okay, 10,000. 10,000 divided by 50 is about... How fast can it go? 20 knots. We'll go at 14. Alright. Yeah, the flooding on Illinois is gonna be severe. But we might just get her into port. Philip is sinking. Okay. Yes, yes to all. Honestly, it's getting to the point where I might just sprint you in. Yeah. Sprint. Sprint into Manila. How fast is Illinois going? Yes. Illinois made it into port. Chattanooga's over here. Get back to Manila. Well, that's good. Yep. None of our ships got torpedoed on the retreat. I will gladly take this result. This is a good result. This is like a print screen, bring up paint, you know, save it result here. I am doing that. This is a good result. I did not expect this battle to go anywhere near this well. I'll put it as rule waves 19, or rule waves 219. Wow. Wow. So, we lost 3 destroyers and an auxiliary. Basically 3 destroyers and a trader. They failed their objective. They lost 9 of their merchants. Or they lost 9 of their invasion force. One of them may have survived, although that could have been Navy. All 4 enemy battleships were sunk, and 2 enemy battlecruisers were sunk. So the battleship Collingwood, unfortunately, I don't think I can save the results of this battle, though I can, you know, look through it here. So it was evading air attack, a lot. Oh, it took a hit. It took 3 torpedo hits early on. Then another torpedo hit. So it was struggling. And thank you, Akula2, for following. Welcome to the nameless follower group, I guess, whatever it's called. Yeah, and then 5-inch hits, torpedoes from Hazelwood, and that just sank it. So good job there. The battleship Empress of India. So that took a torpedo from Kopahi, 2 from Manila, another one from Kopahi, and then, yeah, a bunch of 10-inch shells. So this one was badly damaged, but it wasn't sinking yet, and we managed to knock it out. No, I don't want to check Venerable yet. Let's check out the battlecruiser Hogue of the We sank an Abakir! Nicely done! We sank an Abakir! Oh, that's good. You know, we sank a Nelson layout, so multiple hit. So it was scoring hits at first. Or it scored hit on Washington. It took a 10-inch hit. Oh yeah, 2 torpedoes from Little. Shame about Little sinking, unfortunately. And then it just flooded. Venerable. It didn't even have any flooding at the end. We just wrecked it that much, apparently. So it took torpedoes from Manila. It was limiting flooding. It took a torpedo from Plainfield. Took one from Kopahi. And then, what? Conning tower hit. Turret hit. And then, yeah, we were scoring a bunch of hits here. Oh, yeah, it just took a bunch of, you know, light and medium hits, and that just sank it. Well, that's a good torpedo result as well. How many of these got hit? Irresistible of the formidable class. So it took a 500-pound bomb near miss and took some damage. And that caused heavy flooding. Then it took a torpedo. And then it was just, you know, it's aging and it's taking leaks. So multiple just 10-inch hits here has been attached to heavy damage. Yeah, we caught this one at night with our CAs and sank it. Incomparable. Okay, so we did get one of the Indomitables in the end. So it was evading air attack. It got torpedo hits on Sigourney, or Sigourney, whatever. Took a torpedo from Decatur here. It did get a 10-inch hit there on it, but didn't do much. And then, you know, we're hitting it with more shells. Oh, what are my CAs like? Oh, yeah, we'll get to them here. If you just missed this incredible battle where we absolutely dominated, you know. Actually, I can show you one right here. Illinois made it out. That's what my CAs look like. This is what was fighting them. Oh, so good. So we did just check out Incomparable, right? So then this Abakir made it out with heavy damage. It took a torpedo hit. It was shot by multiple 10-inch shells. This might have been the one we were fighting at the end. But it looks like it did limit its flooding enough despite the one torpedo hit on it. Abakir, she took 3 torpedo hits, but just got her flooding under control and was not going very quickly, so we almost got her as well. Illinois, unfortunately, took 2 torpedo hits. So we took a couple 16-inch hits from Abakir there. We were scoring a lot of hits here, looks like. Main battery. So that was us wrecking their stuff. And then Destroyer Colne hit us with 2 torpedoes. Only one of them functioned. And we scored hits on Colne, we scored hits on Jed, and then, yeah, we were limiting the flooding. We get our flooding limited, and then the torpedo from the ship Ern hit her. And that caused flooding. We decreased her speed, we got the flooding under control, then the bulkhead ruptured and caused a permanent 56 flooding, which is very dangerous, but thankfully we were able to get her into port. The battlecruiser I feel robbed! 129 flooding. Leaks in aging structure. Increases flooding at the end. So she must have had some permanent flooding and then that happened. But yeah, it looks like she only took 1 torpedo hit from McKean. We were reporting 2 on her, I think. Or maybe that could have been at a different time, though, earlier on in the fight. Yeah. Because I think this one here, yeah, this one did take 2 torpedo hits. Was this one shot by Kentucky? Yeah, okay, so that was the one we were facing off at the end. The CV Tiger, complete structure damage, but ultimately managed to survive. She took a torpedo from Kopahi. Avgas explosion. Yeah, so that was just that torpedo causing fire. So we almost got her. The CL Cambrian was sunk. And then this one, 10-inch from Illinois. And then this was Rhode Island shot at her in Kentucky. And yeah, just a light cruiser facing down that many 10-inch shells is not gonna live. New York. New York only took the destroyed turret, which certainly did some damage. It looks like she took a few heavy hits from Euralis. Yeah, Euralis there. Here she is wrecking everything, and then more hits from Euralis. Yeah, Euralis. So wait, we took 1 there. She must have taken more hits sometime here. So yeah, okay, some destroyer shot her. So 1, 2, 3. Where's the last? Oh, Irresistible. Got a high explosive hit on her. Destroyer Swale of the Ern class was sunk. Fire started from Phillip and it sank. Yeah, we got 3 enemy destroyers as well. Kentucky managed to make it out. Took a couple of hits from Incomparable. Didn't do too much. And ultimately Incomparable got out worse. Okay, so Avenger we did manage to hit with 10-inch shell from New York, but we were unable to knock out the carrier. So they only had 2 carriers there. They had an AV, and that sank. Oh yeah, torpedo from Fairfax. And another one, 2 from Harding. Yeah, those ships are not going to survive 3 torpedo hits. Washington took a single heavy hit from Hogue. And, oh yeah, also a torpedo hit. Which ship got the torpedo on her? Wolverine. So we sank Colne. That was the one which torpedoed and nearly sank Illinois. And ultimately, it got a little too close. And 10-inch shells are not very healthy for a destroyer. Kelmer took a torpedo hit. Those are also not healthy for destroyers. Poor Sigourney. She got crippled and sank, and then she spotted the enemy for a while. So I'll thank her for that. A little, got just a little too close, and yeah, just got kind of wrecked even though she probably did a lot of damage. And then fill up just sank over time. Looks like 4-inch shells from Avenger. So the cruiser champion took some hits, made it out. The cruiser, our cruiser Chattanooga. Oh, she took a heavy hit. What ship hit her? Oh, that was the 16-inch near miss. Oh, wait, no, right there. 16-inch engine room hit belt. So this was the ship we had to go back and rescue, but we were able to do it. They lost in our merchant cruiser from a couple torpedo hits. San Francisco took a medium hit, and then all these merchants we sank. So yeah, 2 torpedo hits on that one. This one, okay, so this one we shot to death. So that one would have been one of the 2, I think, which made it to the target. This one took a torpedo hit, I'm presuming, yeah. CVL Charger. Actually, you know what? Some of them we did manage to shoot earlier. So those ones would have gone down. TR Transport 1, yeah, torpedo from Kopahi. That one took 2 torpedo hits. So this one did take a little shell fire to bring down. Okay, we damaged it with shell fire and then sank it with torpedoes. And this guy, yeah, 1 torpedo. This one, okay, this one we sank at night. So they might have gotten 2 to 3 traders there. Oh yeah, TR7 sank by Charger. So some of the British destroyers like that one made it out. Heavy damage. Jed made it out with heavy damage. That one got pretty close to our ship. That was one of ours. Robinson was very badly damaged but survived. Gridley took that medium hit but survived. Fairfax took some hits and survived. And Murray took a hit, made it out. We sank that merchant. Des Moines, nothing much. Welland took heavy damage but made it out. That's an older... I would say that's an older destroyer, but that's actually heavier than most of ours. Decatur, not in great shape. TR Merchant 6, that was our merchant. So incomparable, and those things sank that one. Hazelwood, one of our Mugfords, took a couple of hits. Suffered some damage to our 6-inch coastal battery, unfortunately. And all these guys are just kind of very light damage. And then here we have the no damage ones. They had a second AV, which we weren't able to hit. So that was their surviving merchant. All of their auxiliaries were sunk. All their invasion ships, I should say, were sunk. Our carriers did okay. I mean, yeah, we're not even going to see any log entries for them. Where's Kentucky? Oh, wait, no, not Kentucky. Where's Rhode Island on here? She might have been... She would have been the CA which escaped undamaged, so she's probably down here somewhere. Yeah, where is Rhode Island? Because she'd be in port. Oh, there she is. Yeah, Rhode Island. Didn't actually do that much. Well, yeah. That's a good battle. That's a good examination into the post results. I might very quickly just kind of scroll down here so we can see what ships. Air details. I don't know. Not too much. Okay, so... How many losses? Okay, so total losses... We took 43 aircraft losses to 47 enemy aircraft losses. So, despite how dangerous our attacks wound up being, they actually lost more than we did. And it looks like what happened is their ships burnt down. Their carriers burnt a lot. Oh yeah, and we sank, the seaplane tender. But, we did knock out some fighters and torpedo bombers just from burning their ships. So that was probably on their fleet carrier. Actually, how much does their fleet carrier hold? Tiger is a 27 aircraft fleet carrier. It's not very good. Yeah. I'm going to say, this is a good result. This is an exceptionally good result. And I'm kind of mad that we didn't manage to get these remaining battlecruisers as well, because we almost got all of them. And if we want to look at where they were, so they had mostly piled up back here. That actually, This blob actually would have been very deadly to try to get into. Yeah. I think I made the right call by going back. And then over here we had our remaining destroyers. So yeah, there we go. Let's leave that scenario. Yeah. 43,286 prestige to 3,501. We have avenged Alabama. Battle of Manila Bay. Yep. Britain still apparently has more ships in this region than us, despite the fact that we just sank all of that. This was big. That was big. You know, that was big as well. And so was Collingwood. That is going to hurt Britain. But they have so many ships that actually kind of doesn't. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be good for British prestige in the slightest. So right now we have two CAs under construction. Massachusetts and New Jersey. Idaho is still working up, but, you know, she'll probably finish working up while we send her to, well, let's start with the North American West Coast, so she's actually going the right way. So we have two new Crane-class destroyers commissioning here. We have all these guys. I'm just immediately going to put these guys on trade protection. Okay, so we are still building a bunch of subs. With our current money, I'm going to buy a couple more. Just so we keep that sub count up for the moment. And I need to look at my research. So, oh yeah, one of the things I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get more amphibious operations research done, which is why all this is on medium or low, because I'm trying to just pump research into this right now, so that I can invade and take back some of the land which has been taken from me. So that's my goal, get that back. And then once that range has increased, probably only by 1 point, then I'll bring everything, all the ones which are currently on medium back up to high, and then all the ones which are currently on, well, the ones which on low, which I want to bring up to, you know, medium, back to medium. All right, real quickly looking at what do I need? Oh yeah, I want to look at this. So we can build purpose-built CVs now. Now in my rules, I can only build CVs with 48 aircraft. All right. Let's auto-design a different one. Yeah, something smaller like this. Okay, so first of all, that will work. How many aircraft do you carry? You need to go up to that. 2 inch belt, 1 inch of deck. The turrets will be like that. Yeah, we want an advanced director. I probably want 4-inch dual purpose. That ship is seriously overweight. Let's increase AA directors to the full 4. Okay, insufficient topside. Oh yeah, I'll have to adjust that down. Torpedo defense should be 2 though. Alright, so let's... Yeah, I think that's good. The position of the guns really hasn't changed very much. I think this is a good layout. Okay, so the aircraft carrier Langley we will lay down here. And that will be our first design. Where's aircraft carrier design? Okay, so we do have two two new Galvestons working up. It's probably good. I mean, we have a lot of destroyers, but a lot of these are coastal patrol destroyers. So in terms of good destroyers right now, we have 41. That's actually not bad at all. Um, hmm. Well, probably. I mean, I want some CVs laid down. It might be smart to try to get some another group of destroyers going. Maybe I'll build another set of Crane class destroyers. I think build another fort of them. Yep, that'll be good. Uh, just for the moment, let me oh yeah, I don't need to get rid of the display capture so that you don't see a notification ping in Discord. Let me just not have a notification ping like that in Discord. There we go. Yeah, let's so yeah, good month there. We're gonna build our dock size larger. When this war's done, I am probably gonna start construction on new CAs. What's that? This? Yeah, yeah. It is a very, very fun heavy cruiser. It weighs as much as HMS Hood, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. I think it weighs as much as HMS Hood. It might actually weigh more. It might be more Iowa tonnage. I don't know. Either way, this is kind of insane. I think this is the best. I think this is the biggest effective broadside I can get on an armored cruiser where all guns are pointed on that broadside. Now, one issue I'm going to have is that my director technology has advanced. However, I really can't be pulling ships from active service at the moment. Alright, next month. Awesome. No, I don't need those air bases having units. Fighter Squadron on CVL Plainfield has re-equipped with Douglas Fireball. Honestly, obsolete the Fireball. I want the Dauntless. Now, the other thought is we get a new fighter. First priority is, yeah, probably going to be firepower. Second priority is going to be maneuverability. Okay, our monthly balance is going down as our ships are returning back to service. Can we improve our base capacity here still? That would be good. Oh, Britain actually does have some ships in Northeast Asia now. No, I don't need to improve it there, actually. I need any bases here. Not really, not really those two. Okay, so we have... You know what? I know Tsingtao has needed, air units and way away. They're not going to have as many. Like, no medium bombers. I'm only going to have that. I'm going to change your number to maybe, 6 fighters. Change the number to 6. Change the number to 4. So, New Jersey's bigger than Hood. Yeah. Yeah, New Jersey is bigger than Hood. We need more torpedo bomber production here, unfortunately. I'm hoping that we can switch back to the Brewster fighters, though. Oh, I have a cut on my leg. Where the hell did I get that? Okay, so Tsingtao, way away. I'm gonna change the number here, also to 6, and also to 6. Oh. Change... Change role. Should be a torpedo bomber. Change number to 6. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That was a excellent turn. So now that Idaho's on the correct course, we need to move Idaho into, what? Is it Northeast? No, Southeast Asia. Gomez finished her working up. Matt is in the yard. Crushed them completely. And that is that war over. Oh, that's so bullshit, though. Britain's like, oh, we get to keep Formosa. Because of course they do! Mm. Why did you let them have Formosa? Why? Assholes. Complete and utter assholes. We're gonna need to fight them again. Although maybe I'll hold off this time. Well, what's our invasion range? Yes, fucking white peace. Despite having a massive, massive points lead on them. Almost 2-to-1 points lead. I mean, we gained some territory here. And over here as well. But that's like... Ah! And I selected the let's continue the war. And they're like, no, we're gonna white peace you. Should have gotten... Want to get Formosa back, you... Should I reload? Should I reload so that doesn't happen? No, I'm not gonna reload. Alright. You go to high. You can stand medium. You go to medium. You go to medium. You go to medium. You go to high. Medium. 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 High. Medium. Medium. Fire control should be high. Subdivision damage control should definitely be high. I'm gonna keep machinery development on high. So I think this is kind of what I had it set to earlier. I think a couple of these I might have had at low. Probably don't need much more improvements on turrets and gun mountings. Well, you know what? No, that does get me AA. Naval guns should be on low. I know some of these were on low. Torpedo technology should definitely not be on low. We're so advanced in that I think I can reduce it to low. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Well then, yeah, that was not how I wanted to end the war. And now, we have to scrap shit, and we have to move shit. So, halt construction on New Jersey, halt construction on Massachusetts for a couple more months. As we move everything out of Southeast Asia. And try to figure out our next target. So, I'm thinking Japan. So I still want some stuff on the North American East Coast. However, okay. So what do we need on foreign service? In Northeast Asia, it's 11,000. Southeast Asia is 6,000. 10,000 in the South Pacific. 6,000 in the Central Pacific. Okay, so what? 6,000, 12,000 here. 22,000. And then 33,000 tons. So what I've normally had is I've normally had the Tallahassees on that. I mean, their tonnage is pretty good. I'm probably going to keep my light cruiser force as is for now. Although I'll probably want to work on more Galvestons. or something similar, because these are pretty decent. Yeah. Oh, we had the Santies still on the North American East Coast. That would have been helpful to have in battle. Um, Alright, so you guys are gonna move over to the North American West Coast. And then you're gonna move to the North American East Coast. Okay, so in reserve or in mothball, we should move all of our trade protection ships, which are all of these guys here. These guys can be on. Well, honestly, these are kind of slow. They should probably be scrapped. So yeah, Spokane class AVs, goodbye. You're no longer needed. All right. So traditionally, I have 5 of these and North Dakota on foreign service. North Dakota, I'm thinking about scrapping here. Hmm. My thought is the Kentucky, or I think I'm going to scrap up to the Oregons. I don't think these are super relevant ships anymore. Hold on. Okay, good. Yeah. The Kentuckys I will keep in service. Actually, if I open the designs, what guns do you guys have? So the Kentuckys have quality 1 guns. Do the Oregons have quality 1? No. Yeah, okay. Smart to scrap up to the Oregons, I think. So that would mean that I would want to put one of the Kentuckys on foreign service. Or alternatively, you know what? Okay, so all the Tallahassees, that's 700 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, times 8 is massively enough. So yeah, I'm going to put all them on foreign station. The Kentuckys, I'm just going to hold in mothball for now. Because it's looking like what's going to happen is I'm going to need a lot of very high quality ships. Well, actually, you know what? That was 45,000, but maybe I think I needed more in Southeast Asia prior to me losing Formosa. Because of course that would happen. Oh, maybe I need some in the Northern Pacific. Yeah. It's going to be an additional 4,000. So yeah, it's smart to have all those guys on foreign station. Okay, so those guys are all in Southeast Asia. These guys are all in Southeast Asia. So I'm going to move I moved the Galvestons. I'm going to keep the Des Moines in on the west coast as well. And I think I'm going to get the Huntingtons as well. You know what? No. No, no. You guys here. You guys. Actually, no, I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to try to keep some compatible ships together. New ship, North American West Coast. And then, yeah, you guys are also going to move to the North American West Coast. And then the next batch of light cruisers we build is going to be all East Coast ships. As well as these guys here. You guys move to the North American East Coast. You guys move to the North American East Coast. Alright, so... Then we have all these guys to decide what to do with. So the Stocktons... How many Stocktons did we lose? Wow, we lost 5 Stocktons that war. Yeah, they suffered. Those things suffered. Gregory's, I think, did a bit better. Alright, so... Okay, so the Stevens are in the Caribbean. I want you guys to move to the Caribbean as well. Actually, you know what? Some of these guys are moving to the North American East Coast. But I should move them to the Caribbean. And I think I'm going to do that with the Cincinnatis. So that we have a decent force in the Caribbean. We also have to pay attention to how many ships are being repaired. So as much as I'm moving, you know, all these ships, some of them just aren't going to be able to move. Like, say, Nassau. Okay, I don't know what happened. My nose just suddenly, sinuses just got really bad. Okay, so all our destroyers can move. Okay, so the Creighton class will be kept on the North American East Coast, definitely. Actually, you know what? No. The Creighton class should be on the North American West Coast in case, our war with Japan winds up with a surprise attack. Which means that the Mugfords are going to be sent to the East Coast. Okay, so those Stevens are going to the Caribbean. So the Stevens will wind up in the Caribbean. And then... Okay, so we have the Hardings, the Stocktons, and the Gregorys. So I think the Gregorys are going to go to the North American West Coast. Let me find... There we go. And the, Stocktons and Hardings are going to wind up going to the North American East Coast. So that's our destroyer sorted out. And our cruisers as well. We'll have to move a couple of them, or we'll have to move a cruiser next turn and a carrier the turn after that. From a CA perspective, I want to scrap this whole group right now. Even though some of them are somewhat relevant and they're still fast. You know what? To try invading British Columbia in your last war. You can't do that. Can't do that. I don't remember if I tried or not. But you can't do that. Alright, let's give it a flight deck. Let's see how many aircraft we can squeeze in. I want to just make sure it is the right decision. Yeah, okay, so that's a light carrier's worth of aircraft, even if we, like, clear the torpedo mounts. And reduce the number of casemates down to nothing. So if this thing has no armament and one fire control, we can get 42 aircraft. That's pointless. This is pointless. So it's pointless to try to convert the Oregons. Just no reason to do it unless... If I was to replace machinery, then maybe? How would Canada... It's not considered UK home territory. It's... You can't invade any province with more than 10 points, and British Columbia, I think, is 12. Yeah, so if I replace the machinery... It's just not worth it. Because I have a limitation of 48 aircraft, and converting the Oregons is going to, at best, wind up with about 48 aircraft. So no point in keeping any of these guys around. Sorry about that, Connecticut, Wyoming, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, Minnesota, and Oregon. You will all be sorely missed. Oregon and South Carolina. Goodbye. You should be in active service. Alright, so the Kentuckys. Alright, so the Idaho, you are going to move back to the North American East Coast here. Um, the Alabamas, the Alabamas, the Kentuckys, and let's say the Nebraskas will be moved to the North American West Coast. The Michigans, for now, are going to wind up being kept in the Caribbean. And then these guys will be moved to the North American East Coast. That should be all the ship movements I want to do. I'm going to manage air groups real quickly, because, you know, let's just do this. Don't need aircraft in peacetime. It's just not necessary in peacetime. We can start building up the Navy's Air Force, or Navy Air Force thing again once we get into war. Yeah, and all the experience isn't that great. So select all. No, no, not all those guys. Select all. There we go. That massively reduced the amount of balance I have, and then we can stop training here. Um, yeah, we're not suffering too much in terms of budget right now. I will be right back real quickly before the next turn. So yeah, just give me a moment. Alright, I'm back, and I'm not gonna play this super long at this point, but I am gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Maybe part way through, peacetime here. Alright, so we're at negative 4,000 a turn. That's fine as all our ships are moving. Oh, San Juan's on the North American East Coast already, but that one's supposed to move to the Caribbean. Nassau's gonna be the annoying one to move. Most of everything is already moving. We can move those guys into the reserve fleet. Whatever's not... Yeah, basically our entire force is moving. So submarine-wise, I think S-29 is probably worth scrapping at this point. Everything else I can keep. Alright. Aircraft type. So we have our older flying boat, which I fully think is obsolete at this point. Yeah, okay. Next turn. We've commissioned a submarine. That's good. Alright, so you gotta move into the Caribbean. Is there a displacement limit for CAs? Not if you build them in a certain way. Which is exactly what I'm making use of here. Okay, so not everything is in the position it needs to be in right now. Commission 5 subs. Torpedo protection 3, that's going to be important. How good is it? The range is less than our current ones. The bomb load's more. You'll take it. Let's lay down the carrier USS Langley then. Our first aircraft carrier built to the maximum aircraft limit of my thing. So it'll probably be left somewhat in this state with the 7-inch guns. How do you get around the limit? Okay, normally the limit's 20,000. However, if you have 10-inch guns and a belt of 7.5 or less, you can build them as big as you want. Basically. Alright, so now some stuff's finally in position. We need to move you to the North American East Coast. Okay, so all that's mothballed. You guys are going to be put in the reserve fleet. For now, you guys are too. And so are you guys. To save a bit more money, all you guys are now on the North American West Coast. And we'll all be put in the reserve fleet because I need to save money really badly. Maximum displacement in Rule Waves 2, I think, is 90,000 tons. Okay, so I'm going to restart the game real quickly because I just screwed up the whole list. And that list is a difficult thing to correct properly and get back in order. So if you will give me a moment, and as I wait for the game to reload again. Okay, so... yeah, USA. Let's bring it back up. Trying to imagine a 90,000 ton CA. Yeah, we're just building a heavy cruiser, you know, heavier than Yamato. I'm trying to figure out if you could even build a 90,000 ton CA in. Well, maybe. If you give it... yeah, you probably could. You could probably fill it out enough to have it count. Alright, so you guys... I know that's including my modern, or most modern ones. The Kentuckys will be mothballed. I think the Nebraskas will be mothballed too. But yeah, all these guys are also going to need to go into refits here pretty soon. And then you guys should probably be mothballed as well. Okay, so everything's still moving into position. But now we actually do have some money, which I think I will use to build a second CV. Alright, next month. We have commissioned 4 subs. Make signal errors less likely. Okay, so now we have our new fighter prototype. So the range is better. Isn't as better firepower, not better speed, but better firepower and slightly better range. I think that's going to be the best bet. I'm going to put some more spying on Britain too, just to try to steal some of their tech. What's our budget at right now? I have the biggest budget. All right. So you guys should be mothballed. Still gotta wait another turn for everything to just kind of move into position here. Yeah, some stuff's still moving. And I'm gonna wait until my dock size improves to lay down another CV. Okay, so according to my rules, I have to take that option. You get a 1% weight saving on machinery. Better 16-inch guns. They don't matter because I'm not allowing myself to build large ships like that. Okay, so our research for now is good. Okay, so there we go. So you guys have now all arrived where you should. However, the Raleighs and the Oaklands here are probably going to be mothballed. Alright, so now all you guys can be moved to the reserve fleet. And now we have a bunch of money. But I still gotta wait about 10 months before laying down a new CA class, which I still intend on doing. So, see, Idaho has the advanced director, the Alabamas do not. So I think I'm going to send the Alabamas in for a rebuild here. You're going to get an advanced director. I'm actually going to put you in dual mounts. Yeah. Those torpedoes should be entirely cleared, and then probably put on broadside swivel mounts. Okay, so we'll give it a nice mix of anti-aircraft guns here. Oh yeah, we should probably give it seaplane catapults. How much does this change? That changes that monthly cost a lot. So we'll remove a casemate gun then. There we go. That should be good. Well, you know what? Can we keep it in? Yeah, we can. Why not keep it in? So now we have 2 aft-mounted catapults. And yeah, that'll be the Alabamas rebuilt. Alright, there we go. Send them in. At the same time, I do want to send a couple mothballed ones in, like the Michigans. Single turret secondaries. Those are casemates. Okay, so the Michigans already have dual-purpose guns. I brought them to 2s. Yeah, it's better just leave them as 1s here. You need the advanced director. Torpedoes. Let's add broadside swivel mounts here. Increase that. Add the catapults. In those positions. We'll get 2 aircraft capacity as well. And now remove some of those guys. Well, yeah, let's take out those guns as well. There we go. So that'll be our rebuild on the Michigans. And now we have that whole set of cruisers rebuilding. Yeah, it would be nice to stay in the... Well, we're going to be in the red, but I want to not be too far into the red. Not fall too far below. Okay, so I have to take this option. Because of my rule set. Yeah, you're an ally, buy it. There we go. So now we have those 5 ships all finishing their reconstruction. I have to take that option. Yeah, see how quickly I go to war in this? Given the rule set of let's just take the most prestige, or most prestigious options. So I believe, yeah, you already have decent enough fire control. Well, not fire control, AA. Alabamas are, good now. So I'll send the Floridas in, because it's still going to take a little bit of time. Okay, so get the AA directors up, clear those torpedo mounts. I'm going to add in a set of broadside torpedo tubes down there. Advanced director, increased elevation, director for the 6-inch guns. You guys need to become 2-inch dual-purpose guns. Not 2-inch, 2-set dual-purpose guns. We need 2 catapults. Not there. Down here. You know what? Yeah, down there. We're going to have the best room. We need 2 aircraft capacity. Yeah, there we go. That'll be the number of secondary guns. So this one will have a higher mix of mediums, but it will still have a okay complement of lights for zone control. And then we can just reduce the number of secondaries down to that. So just remove some of the casemates. So yeah, send the Floridas in. Floridas are in for a rebuild, and we'll send the Kentuckys in as well. So they'll get an advanced director. These guys will be moved to twin dual-purpose mounts. You guys are going to be reduced down to 0. The torpedo tubes are going to be cleared. You're going to get them... Okay. G and H. No, not G. H and I. And then 4 AA directors. We'll do that. Oh yeah, you need your aft catapults, and that is going to require me getting rid of some stuff. 2 seaplane capacity. That will be the Kentucky rebuild. And there we go. Yes, we should extend it. Yeah. New flying boat is ready. That's ready. You need to wait another month. New docks completed. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to look at the New Jersey design here. And you are going to be... We're going to see what we can get for 58,000 tons. So first of all, torpedo defense 3. I'm switching to a sloped deck armor scheme. Belt is... or the deck's going to be increased to 4. Deck extended to 2. Already we are overweight. I'm not going to modify the New Jersey, actually. I'm going and mess with the Ohio. Or not the Ohio, the Idaho. So do the same thing. Slope deck, torpedo defense 3. Get up to the maximum tonnage we can build it at. Deck should maybe be 4.5. Deck extended should be 2. I have the turrets at 15.5. The turret top at maybe 5.5. Those guns will be in double mounts. Secondary should be reduced to 2. These should probably be increased to quad tubes. The AA directors should be added. Yeah, air capacity is 4. Rather than being there, you guys are going to be at 3 and 4 position. We're going to reduce the air capacity down to 2, though. 2 scouts on these things, and then... Alright, we still have room. Oh, yeah. This apparently needs to be a narrow belt. And I'm gonna switch those to casemates. I just real quickly want to see what it would take to get this. So I'll reduce the turrets back down. I'll reduce the turret top back down. Ship has legal belt when QRV are used. Oh yeah. I'll modify New Jersey. I'll keep this layout. Can I switch that to an 8? Yeah, I can. Okay, so we want it to be this. We want that to be that. And we want our deck to maybe be like 5. Honestly, you might go down to 7. We'll toggle on inclined belt because I can get it. And then belt coverage has to be narrow. Uh, 6.5. Or reduce the number of casemates down. How many planes are you getting on you? Or am I getting on you? And why is my nose just so horrible? I do have all or nothing, but I need these to be as protected as possible, basically. Which is my problem. Yeah, give me a moment again. Alright, I'm back. I really don't know what's going on with my sinuses, but it's weird. Alright, so that, you know what, I'm gonna decrease the deck to 4.5. Keep the turrets as armored as they are. Oh yeah, fire control needs to be upgraded to the advanced director. I might be able to get that up to... Well, you know what? I can leave that at a smaller number of guns. With the intention of, getting the armor up a little bit. So that goes to 5. That winds up having issues. Now let me real quickly check the Rule the Waves 2 Discord. Because there was something... Because I shared my design, and there was some criticism of it. You know what? I'm gonna search. Just search for my comments there. Why am I not finding my boat? Oh, because I probably need to capitalize it. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. For whatever reason. Okay. Gotta be something here. Okay, so I built New Jersey maybe 4 days ago. There it is. Okay, so a belt extended should be 5.5, or the same as the normal belt. So that would be 6.5. But the deck extended should probably be like 2. I might keep that at 5.5. Or maybe 6. Alright, so, gun data. Gun data. The ship has no immunity zone against those guns. Ah, well. This is probably going to be the best I'm going to get. Ship has narrow belt. Yes. Do I want to armor the main turret side heavily? Yes. I don't want flash fires. No, I don't want to overwrite a design. Maybe the Colorado class. Yeah, take 3 months. And that is massively going to reduce the amount of money I have, so I might halt New Jersey for a turn. Yeah, you're friendly. Alright, so resume construction on you, and then... Those are done. I need money. I'm just gonna keep selling technology. Alright, so Colorado will be ready for production next month. So I'm gonna hold off on refitting more of these guys. The Indianas and the Nebraskas still need a rebuild, though. But yeah, that'll be good. The Colorado class, that'll be a good design. There you go. Submarines commissioned. Phillips commissioned. Alright, so I can select any of these options. Let's do a bit of saber rattling with Japan. That is a very expensive design to build. But so gonna be worth it when we get it. I'm really hoping that's gonna serve a lot better than, like, say, the New Jersey class. And we're gonna get the Kane class destroyers done here, too. You can be put on the reserve fleet. I can probably mothball, like, the... Well, I can mothball the plane fields. I might mothball one of them as well. Cruiser-wise, it's all of this. Oh, I'm gonna mothball the Renos, too. Alright, so CA-wise, that's 14, and the first 6 are mothballed, so I should probably mothball Indiana as well. I think that should be about most of my force. Mothballed, alright. Commission 2 subs. Yeah, complete Massachusetts with the best fire control. Yeah. By that, better 3-inch guns, that's good, I guess. I'll wait till Idaho completes, and then I'll lay down a sister to Colorado. I have to take that option. Alright. Finish up Idaho. Or not Idaho, Massachusetts, sorry. I don't need 7-inch guns. Lower risk of landing accidents. That's good. Alright, show me older designs. I want to go to the, what, the Illinois, is it? Yeah, that's our battleship. So then I want to name that one Nevada. There you go. And then the thought is, right now I could also, rebuild one of the Indianas. So it should be dual purpose. That should go down to 0. Clear those mounts. You're gonna get maybe F and G. No, not F and G. You'll get J and K. Oh yeah, I wanted, 2 catapults in the rear. And 2 plane capacity. And then, just to even it out, we'll just reduce that to 18. And then we'll only refit one of them right now. Well, I can afford to refit both. And then after that, we can follow it up with a refit of the Nebraskas. Unfortunately, I have to take that option. On the other hand, though, my sinuses have gotten really bad. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I was intending on making this shorter stream anyways, and it's getting a bit late, so I think I'm gonna call it here. I will see you guys next time. We did have that very, very good battle today. I am very happy at how that battle went, but I am very unhappy at how that war ended. One thing I'm going to do there, real quickly, switch who I'm spying on, because I think we're going to wind up going to war with Britain again. And we got rid of a bunch of our CAs. But, if we wind up going to war with Britain again, you know, we're probably fighting down here. Actually, yeah. I don't think there's any value to go into war with France right now. We could probably kick their asses. Yeah. So yeah, we sank a bunch of British ships, and I think I'm calling the live stream at that. You definitely traded very favorably with the British. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye for now. And I really should get the older parts of the series up on YouTube here soon. So yeah, I'll see you later. Next time, hopefully. Bye.